Hey, all my crafty friends. We are coming to you with a YouTube blog hop for Tracy Reed's new kit, Bountiful. Guys, this is a great kit for you to get for those thankful 30s, those November gratitudes. So much in here just for your fall goodness, right? I mean, I've told you before, if Tracy does one thing good, it's rainbows and fall, right? I love her rainbow kits, and her fall kits are amazing, absolutely gorgeous. So we are going to be documenting homecoming. Unfortunately, homecoming day, I had to shoot a wedding, so I wasn't able to take all of the pictures that I would have liked as, a photographer. So I took my son back out one day just to get pictures of him, at least in his suit. It wasn't, everything that I wished for, because we were trying to wait for his date to also take pictures. It just never worked out, unfortunately. So, it was kind of a last minute thing, so his hair was a mess and, whatever. I got something. So anyways, I obviously did everything you are about to see in Photoshop first, and then brought it to life. One thing we are going to do first is spray this background with a little bit of Tim Holtz mica stain. I believe I used mulled cider on this one. One thing you want to remember is to shake those bottles up super good so all that mica isn't at the bottom. So you see me doing that. This time I didn't really want to spray it. Just have a little bit less control of like big splatters, and I didn't want that. So here I am. I'm going to put a little bit on the acrylic block, and then take a paintbrush and dip it in that, and then put it on the paper. It doesn't so much like transfer super mica-y. So one thing that you'll have to remember is the mica is at the bottom. Gravity does its job. So you definitely need to swipe in the bottom. There was still plenty of shine. It just wasn't I wasn't really going for shine, I guess, on this paper. I just really wanted the splatter, I guess, on the back. So there's that. I did cover my text because I did just print my text right on the back of this sheet. As like I said, I did this in Photoshop first. So we are going to take this leaf paper. This is the 7 by 8.25 size. I don't need that whole center, so I'm going to cut that part out and save that for another project, as I just need a little bit of the outside of that. Now, if you are doing this in Photoshop, you could have just printed out your backdrop as a white square in the middle of this leaf pattern. But for me, I think bringing my stuff from digital into real life, I like the dimension. I like the look that it isn't quite digital, if you can get what I mean. So I want the layers. I don't want it looking, you can make it look even realer with like drop shadows and all that kind of stuff. But for me, I like to print it all out. Even with this picture you're about to see, I could have just left the frame on the picture and printed it out that way. So that was, I didn't have to cut it all out or, send it through my silhouette is what I did for this one. But I want those layers. So I cut everything out separately for the most part, except for obviously if I do any type of mixed media in the background, or my text, because there's no, I want my text to be one layer. So, always using that Barely Arts glue. Here I couldn't figure out oh crap, I needed my picture underneath this frame. I was like, oh crud. So pulled that all back up. And to put that down, obviously, it's not the biggest issue. But I loved how this one turned out. Just a nice, simple page to put in my kids' album. So, and a little bit of a breakout from the, October dailiness, even though it's still fall. These are paint splashed leaves that are in her kit. These are super cool. So I did, like I said, I printed these out I cut these out with my silhouette. Again, this was another one where in my mock-up. These were underneath my photo, but I had already put that photo down and I was not ripping any more back up. So we just put them on top here. This is probably the most time-consuming part of this whole layout, is putting down this title, which is nothing, substantial. It is just homecoming. And I did put like a little bit of a fringe type ribbon in the back, but we're just going to glue these all down. I am going to add, you're going to see here at the end, I am going to add some glossy accents to these. I felt like it needed a little something. So as most of you know, I am a pretty clean scrapbooker. I don't do 1,000 layers, even though I think it's amazing how those women, especially in this YouTube Hop. So definitely get over to them and see how they put the layers together, guys. I'm telling you, some of these women just like are absolute amazing crafters. Sorry for my head there. I had to get that straight, and I wasn't getting straight. I was going left real quick. But some people can put together layers like it's unbelievable. Now, it's not my style, but I love the way it looks. Like, I just love how they can just, I swear, slap some things down on that page, and it just looks amazing. And I can't even do an embellishment cluster. Like, I can't even get that done half the time. But I thought that this needed a little bit more. So that is what I do in the end here, is just put a little bit of glossy accents. Glossy accent is a definite tool when you are doing digital pages, because you can make things like flare and everything actually look like it was actual flare with some glossy accents. So don't sleep on glossy accents, right? A lot of people use it for glue too. So there it is. It's nice and quick and easy. I love how this came together. A couple hearts, and we're gonna wrap it up. So don't forget, in the comments, or not the comments, but like the description below, is all of the amazing team members that are participating in this YouTube Hop. There is definitely some newcomers to this, as there is a brand new team for this launch. And guys, there's a couple on there that I've admired for a very long time, and I'm so excited and honored to be on this design team or creative team, however you want to call it, and you definitely need to check them out. So there's a YouTube Hop, and then there's also an Instagram Hop. I was not a part of the Instagram Hop. Unfortunately, I just could not get all of this stuff done along with my day job. So I decided just to do the YouTube Hop for this launch. So definitely check them out. And if you have made it this far, I appreciate everything and you watching everything, and I will see you in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye.